Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I just got home and we got Mustang parts. So these are gonna be two different videos. I got what I believe is trunk shocks, and today's video a cold air intake. So I'm gonna open this up, show you what we got, and we're gonna be installing this today. All right, guys. So got the box open up here. We'll go through that, but do a little merch plug here, sort of, kind of. But new hats are up on my website. Link is the first link down below to the website. But anyways, I got other stuff on there too. But anyways, let's see what all we got. So we got a hose. We got some couplers, boots, whatever you want to call them, hardware. We got some gaskets, and then we got one smaller intake pipe. Now this is an eBay kit, so just so you know. Another intake pipe, and then a filter. Hang on, I'm gonna open all this stuff up and show y'all all on the table here. Alrighty, guys, so here's what we got. This is the fender cold air intake kit, which is, in my opinion, like a true cold air intake. But we got the fender bracket here. We got the filter, got the two air pipes, got a piece of hose. I'm not real sure what that's for. We'll figure that out. We got a gasket. This goes here, which goes on the the MAF sensor. We have this here, little gasket. This is gonna go in here, go over this pipe like so. And then we have all of our clamps, like hardware there to attach this to the car. And this should be everything we need. So I'm gonna go ahead, open these up, start on that video, and I'll get all this, take it out here, get all this installed into the car. Alrighty, guys, so I got that this little thing put on here. It's kind of a pain because it's really stiff, but anyways, I was gonna start putting these little stops onto this bracket here, and I thought I would mention this hardware is really nice. You can see there is 8.8 hardware, and you got little washers integrated on them. These are really nice. They feel good, you know. They're not some cheap, they don't feel cheap, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And neither do the washers or these pieces. I think these are probably aluminum, maybe. They're pretty light, but they don't feel cheap, if that makes any sense. But anyways, to install these, I'm not gonna be able to film this, but these go here, and then just take a bolt, thread it through there like so, and then screw that on. So pretty easy stuff. And these will go down into the factory little holes, the little grommets in the car, which I will show y'all. And then the upper bolt will be used by this. This got the two little, they're like sway bar bushings. So I will show y'all all that when I go out there here in just a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pre-assemble some stuff and get this ready to go. Alrighty, guys, so first things first, I'm gonna start by taking off this main tube here and the PVC hose, PCV hose, there we go. Take that out there, unplug this here, pull that bolt out, and probably end up separating the air filter from this box here and this box from the main intake elbow, and then we should be able to start putting everything back together. There is a piece in here that we have to transfer over that main pipe, which I will show y'all here in just a minute. Alrighty, guys, so I got the box out and the whole contraption. Part of it's up there, and here's the other pieces. Now what you gotta do is this piece sits over that like so, You just pry these little tabs loose, pop this out, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a socket. Sorry if you don't hear that, that's my neighbor. But you take a socket, pull these 4 off, and attach this to that main charge pipe in there. I call it charge pipe. I'm used to the red truck. But anyways, attach that with the hardware to that piece in there. Pretty easy. I think you're supposed to reuse these nuts. I don't know. I didn't get any instructions. But take that off, fish this wiring through here with the rest of the harness here. And after you get this bolted on, you'll put a coupler on here and then attach this to the other charge or other intake pipe. And let's see what else. Also, on this piece here, where you got your factory snorkel, you'll have a piece here and these 2 little stobs. You need to take those off and reuse those. So don't throw that out because you do need those. But anyways, I believe that is it. If I come up with anything else, I will let you guys know. But I'm gonna work on taking this off. I believe it's 8mm. I'm not sure, but that is an 8, and the hose clamps are 8s. And if your car is like mine, you'll need an 8 and a regular flathead screwdriver for the little, I don't know why, whoever owned this car put them little hose clamps on everything. But anyways, that's it for now, I think. I will update you guys here in a minute. Alrighty guys, so I got all this pulled apart here off of that little box. And as you can see here, the nuts for that do work with the new bolts. So you do reuse those. Now, the I believe this is the mass airflow sensor. Has this little screen on it. Now, what you're gonna want to do, I'm gonna try not to drop it. First thing is peel that little screen off, because this will actually interfere with that. So take it off, throw that to the side, and then take your new little gasket here and you'll line it up with that piece. So just like so. And then you'll line the rounded piece up with the rounded piece on this, and you're good to go. Bolt it in, nut and bolt. They are not 8mm, they are 10s, so you will need a 10mm as well, but should be fairly easy. Just bolt this together. Then you got to put one of these boots on this end of this, another boot on that end there to go to the throttle body, and then connect one of the boots to this piece on the end of this and the air filter, but I'll show you all that too. This is actually one of the only things holding me up from putting the fender back on the car, because I thought this might be a lot easier to do without the fender on. And I got to build a new bracket for that evap canister back there. But after this is done, we got to build a bracket, and the fender will be ready to go back on, and this car should be ready to hit the street, which is awesome. But anyways, I'm gonna get back to work and I'll update you all in a minute. Alright guys, so what I ended up doing with those down there was I put the rubber piece between the plate and the little stop, because the little bolts are too long, but got everything put together. All the clamps are tight. I'm gonna go ahead, throw the filter on. He has that piece there, and then all we gotta do, place this hose with this guy, plug that in there, it just screws in, you plug it in, and then plug these two back in, which is that connection there and this connection here, and we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead, put the filter on while he's getting the old piece off, and then after everything's plugged in, we should be ready to start the car. Alrighty guys, so I got everything finished up. Everything's tight, everything's plugged in. I'm gonna put this stuff in this box. That way if I ever sell the car, I'll have it to go with the car. The filter was actually pretty clean, so that's surprising. But anyway, we gotta go put an AC compressor on a Jeep. So I'll start it up, do a little drive when we get home, and I'll get back with you guys then. Alrighty guys, so had to abandon the Jeep, and it's actually 5 or 6 hours later, and it's still kind of sprinkling a little bit, but I got the key for the car, and we're gonna fire it up, see if it runs all right, and see if we have any different sounds that we didn't have before. Alright guys, so the car is cold. And it's actually pretty chilly out here, matter of fact, but let's see what we got. Okay. So it does seem like it might be a little louder on the kind of cold start there. But it's not terribly loud. The car seems to run good. Take it out on a drive, but we still got to do that fuel filter and the power steering pump. But I'll give you a couple revs real quick. And I got this window open so y'all can kind of hear. That don't sound bad. I mean, you still get the factory intake whine. And my tack still, you gotta wake it up. Anyway, it's not bad. But anyways, I'm about to nose the car up here in the shop, and we're gonna start doing that filter, power steering pump, things like that. See if we can get this thing drivable. I tried to get insurance on it today, and the guy who does auto insurance wasn't there, so I guess we're just gonna have to go back next week. That's not no big deal. But anyways guys, that's gonna be all for me. Like I said, it's just a eBay cold air intake, and now my back's wet. But anyways guys, I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please leave a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys. Hope everybody has a great day.